Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 65 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Where today, I think I finally figured out the bees. So it turns out I was wrong with our bees. The bees don't want flowers. Who would have thought? Bee doesn't want flowers. Okay. Our gold bee, if we look over it and we hit U to see the usage of the bee, one of these is a bee flowers tab. And for the gold bee, its flower is a block of gold. Who would have thought a gold bee would want a block of gold as its flower? Because a block of gold isn't a flower. But anyway, so I added these 3 gold blocks in here. And if you saw a couple seconds ago, right before right when I started recording, the bee was out here spinning around all happy on his block of gold here and is doing his thing. I also readjusted this. I moved what is this, a beehive up higher. Don't know if it needs to be up higher or if it'll help. But that's how I had it set up in my last playthrough. So I just moved it up here. Our dispenser is here. Clock is there, and we'll see how that goes for us. But yeah, I've been letting this sit for a while, and the bee's just been spinning up there on the roof, and it's really annoying. So I forgot to put the scraper back. Hopefully this, this works. So yeah, let's go ahead and let that go, and hopefully one of these netherite will turn into a, netherite spawn egg, and we can finally get the wither bee spawned and let him do his thing. Now that I think about it, wither bee, what is your flower? Nether star blocks. That is okay. We can make that happen. That won't be too bad. We have plenty of nether stars and the ability to make plenty more. So today what I want to do is continue on in our Astral Sorcery adventure, essentially, our setup. So what I need to do is a couple things. Oh, look, there he goes. See, he's spinning around happily, doing his thing, yada, 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 happy, happy, happy. And this should have honey in it now. Yes, honey level is 1. So what has to happen is, I believe, this has to get up to honey level 4, which means the bee won't be able to create honey, and he'll be, have all the pollen available, and it'll just go onto the ground, and he'll be, doing his thing. What I think I might want to do, because this bee isn't going to have he's not going to go over here and drip honey on these. I think I need to change these out real quick and put them back to blocks of netherite. That way the bee travels over top of these blocks because he has to access this. So he'll have to go here and then fly over this block to get here. And I think that might do it for us. So yeah, anyway, Astral Sorcery. In order to expand this, let's go ahead and grab our book here. If I have it, yes. We need to build a platform for our next tier altar. So if you look at our Starlight crafting altar and we cycle through the book, we have to build this structure. Now, luckily, I do have a copy paste gadget or a copy paste template to be able to, build this for us easily. So what I'm going to do is come right back, grab that template that I have, and then we can build this. So give me just a moment here. Okay. So what we need to do is get ourselves a copy paste gadget. So we can just grab one of these dudes. And then we need a template manager. And we shouldn't need any templates because I have them all saved. It shouldn't be necessary, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and put this here and put our copy paste gadget in here. And the way that this works, pretty simple. Couple buttons. You can load a template. So if you made these templates, you can save crafts to them. So you could put it in here and you can have it save your copy to it, or you could load from these templates to the copy paste gadget, or you can copy the JSON data, the JSON data from this, and you could save it to a text file on your computer so you can have access to it any times, or you can paste to it. So I'm going to go ahead and paste from my clipboard because I had it copied. And now if we take this and we put it into paste mode, we should theoretically, let me make sure there's no anchor set. Category building gadgets. Let's go ahead and set H is hover mode, isn't it? Well, let's see what happens. No, ooh, that's not right. Yeah, you should. You didn't copy. 1 sec. Okay, I see where my derp was. What I should have done was put my copy paste gadget in the bottom slot and then hit paste. I don't remember if I had to do that before. It probably. I mean, I'm sure I did because this mod hasn't really changed much. So now if we look at this, excuse me, sir, paste. Look, Starlight crafting altar. But if I take it out, it resets. Um. Well, I don't know what to do about this. I know what I have to do about this. We have to build this manually. That is paste from the clipboard. Huh. No, I don't understand. I don't know why this thing's resetting. What if I like escape? What if I were to like first point here, copy? What if I copied that? Maybe I needed to initiate this. I think that's showing me that. Oh no, it worked. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just had to initiate it, do at least one copy before it would actually work. And my anchor key does not work. So let's go back in here, building gadgets. Let's set it to you, 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 you. Yeah, you should work. Bam. Okay, so now it is anchored. So that is what this is going to look like. Minus the fact that our altar is in the way. So if we wanted to paste this here, we could. I think this will end up being okay. The next tiers of altar are, I think, slightly bigger, but not terribly too much. Let's go ahead and open the GUI, and we're going to move it forward a couple. Maybe not that much. Yeah, what if we put it there? And then I can get some marble stairs that'll lead up to it so it at least, flows properly. Okay, so with that being said, let's grab our marble. Luckily, it is becoming nighttime, so we have that going for us. I don't know what we need, but we made all of it, so shouldn't be too bad. So now all we got to do is right click, and there we go. It placed everything except for the altar because we don't have it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So what we need to do is put our luminous crafting table down, and we're going to see here, luckily this tier, the first tier, does not require any specific structure. I could have built this ahead of time and then place this on there, which is usually what I do. Don't know why I didn't this time, just forgot. And then we can, upgrade this to tier 2. Once you go from tier 2 to tier 3, though, your structure has to be in place before the tier 3 will work. So you want to craft the tier 3, then build your structure. Makes sense? Don't adjust your structure until you get to tier 3, and I'll explain that in a second. It's pretty self-explanatory though. So we need 2 marble pillars, 2 chiseled, 2 more marble pillars. So there's the chiseled marble pillar, marble pillar. We need the liquid starlight bucket, and we need a crystal of any kind. And we need a lot more starlight, it looks like. A lot more starlight. We're almost, it's not quite full midnight. What we can do is, if we look in our book, there is a way for us to boost our starlight. I just don't know if it requires tier 2. And it does. Astral relays. Maybe we don't. Let's look up astral relays. No, those can be done in a luminous. Okay, so we just need glass lenses. All right, we are going to make ourselves some astral relays because as it stands now, it looks like we don't have enough light power to get to tier 2. As you can see by the fact that it won't go, we are so close, but not quite. And I mean, we may have enough star power when it gets to midnight. We'll see. But what we can do is boost our star power, essentially, using astral relays. The only issue with that would be that I don't really have a linking tool. I think the linking tool, linking tool requires a tier 2. So I'm not going to be able to link the relays to this until I can get tier 2. What's our book got to say? Magical advances. Well, not much. You don't give me a linking tool and use me to craft a light well. Yeah, I already did that. Well, unfortunate. What this means is I have to build this up. We have to go higher. The higher you are, Y level wise. So what are we at currently? Where's it at? Where is it? I can't find it. My mind is blinking. Wow, why can I not find my coordinates? There we go. 72, 74. Yeah, we're at about 70. What we need to do is just build this whole thing higher in the air and we'll get more light power. Oh, we are so close though. That is unfortunate. Okay, let me I guess I'm gonna go build this up in the air so we can get our light power that we need, and I will be right back again. Okay, I may have went a little overboard. We're at like Y level 217, but it'll work. As you can see, our light level is significantly better. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this and get a tier 2 altar crafted. So what you're gonna see is it's gonna, do its thing, and bam, tier 2 ready to go. So what I want to do now is get this linking tool created. What do I need for this? Just any kind of wood and some sticks and some aquamarine. So there's aquamarine, logs and sticks. Lots of sticks. Can I now JEI click? Almost. I just need a rock crystal. But the rock crystal is not going to work. I believe tier 2 is when you can JEI click, but not if it requires a rock crystal. Ooh, it worked. Okay. So what we need to do is quickly craft this because the sun or the moon is setting. And so you can see we're losing our star power here, but that's okay because we just need enough to get this linking tool. And then we can go back down and build this down at our base, as you can see down there, with our astral relays. And that should significantly help, especially since we have a collector crystal that we got from the quests. We shouldn't need to have this up here anymore. So one last time, I will be back. Okay, we are back down here at home base with our tier 2 crafting altar, but we now have a linking tool available to us. What we can do is grab our collector crystal that we got for free from the quest book, and this is actually a pretty decent darn collector crystal, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. To be honest, this crystal is better than what you can actually get, because the stats on your crystals that you can create yourself, you can have up to a total of 10 on your numbers there. At least that's how it was the last time I played. So for example, size, it takes 3 slots because it's size 3. Purity takes 2 slots, so that would be a total of 5. Shape is 3. And our collection rate on there makes this an 11. Plus, there's something else here that we haven't revealed yet because we haven't gotten that far into Astral Sorcery. So this crystal is better than anything that you can actually even craft yourself, it seems. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and throw this guy here. And then we are going to link him by just right-clicking on him and linking to our table. And if we look at that, bam, we have almost full starlight here, and the moon is barely even started to rise, and we have full starlight. To be honest, we probably don't even need to set up the astral relays, but I'm going to, just for posterity's sake, just to see what happens. Also monitoring this, I did take the scraper out of here just in case, this does need to be like dripping honey to make this work. Not sure. We'll see what happens once we get to that point. Moving on. Lenses. Astral relays require you to make glass lenses, which just require you some aquamarine and some frame or some glass panes. So what we're going to do is take glass panes, and we're going to grab a stack of those, and then we are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks of this, because it was that recipe. Yes, but we can put full stacks and craft them all at once, and then we won't have to worry about glass panes anymore for this pack. Except for I want you two. And you there. Okay. So then all we got to do is boop, right click with our wand, and it should be a pretty quick craft. And we're going to get 64 lenses. Then we need astral relays, so we can just go ahead and craft that. We just need some planks. Clear that out. Let's grab a stack of planks. We're not going to get a stack of these lenses, but we will get quite a few. I need marble and gold nuggets. Standard marble and gold nuggets. Bam. Pop those in there. Don't need the Lightwell bookmark. Don't need that bookmark. Don't need that bookmark. And don't need that bookmark anymore. So let's go ahead and get let's say 12 of these. We will need them later, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a bunch now. And as is standard, this will be our limiting factor is our 12. So what we put in the rest of the slots doesn't really matter, because we'll only be able to craft 12 of them, because that is all the wood that we provided. And there we go. Let's put all this extra stuff away. You can go away. That liquid starlight bucket did not get used during the crafting of this, so we can just dump that back into there and put it away. Let's see, we got logs. We can put those away. I got some stairs, but we're going to be doing some other modifications here soon, so I don't need the stairs. Copy paste gadget. I already went ahead and copied our astral relay setup. So what I can do is this, and this. And then what we need to do is get a lens. Is it a lens? Yes, crystal lens. Yes. Let me look at my book real quick. Just doing this off of memory, so I've got to double check all my stuff that I'm doing here. Is that even the right thing to set up? That is now my question. Crystal focus starlight. Crafting altars, ritual pedestals, need more magic. On the crafting altars, ritual can only be empowered by light matching the constellation of the active ritual itself. Use good crystals for your lenses. That makes me wonder, did I actually need these relays? Now that I think about it, I may not have needed this. I thought so. Let me look in the relay section. That is under exploration, astral relay. Manipulating the collection radius of a starlight altar is the next best thing. Utilizing a small structure of marble to channel nearby phasic energies into astral relay would serve as a good phasic res collection point. Oh, inserting a lens with a right click gives it an outlet. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. We can use a focusing crystal in a minute, but what we needed is our lenses, and that's what it is. We put a lens in there. There we go. And now we get particle effects. Okay, and that is that. So we probably have near full starlight now. So that's pretty darn good. And it is like sun, or why do I keep saying the sun? Moon is setting over our base. So that is a tier 2 Starlight crafting altar. From here, our ultimate goal with all of this, by the way, for Astral Sorcery is this irradiant star. This is what we're working towards at the moment. Now, the irradiant star requires us to get up to the highest tier of altar, the iridescent altar, and we have to do some special crafting. We have to do some attuned crafting. So we need to get the constellation papers. We need to find this constellation, whatever this is. I'm not 100% sure. Constellation. Let's see. This might be like Armara or something like that. Do these tell me what the constellation is? No. If only we could be so lucky. But what we need to do is craft all of these. As it stands now, I have Avorcio. Constellations. That's the only one I've unlocked is Avorcio. And we need to get the rest. So let me, can I pin, like, is that going to say Armara? Yes. Okay. Vicio, Decidia, Avitus. I can only pin the one. That's okay. So what we need to do is craft these Armara, Vicio, and all that stuff. So we have to make all this stuff. And then, yeah. What do we need? Stardust. Oh, that was the one thing. I wasn't sure how to make Stardust. Maybe Discovery. Exploration. This is where you have to convert iron ore into star metal, correct? Yes. And then use the star metal cutting tool to get the Stardust. Yes. Okay. So what we have to do is get iron ore, which we have quite a few of because it's generating from our industrial foregoing thing, and it doesn't get processed because it's not in the chunk form. So what we do is break none of this because all this is necessary. So we can place this. And if we take our linking tool and we link to here, we will see the light will beam in there. Bam, we have star metal ore now. And we can break this and we can get star metal. The nice thing is we can just keep continuously replacing this to get our ore. So we could set up some kind of a breaker placer automation for this, to be honest with you. Set the breaker to be filtered to only break star metal. And we could farm this for a little bit. Yeah, what options do we have? For a placer? Block placer is you? Are you filterable, though? Or the breaker, is the breaker filterable? That's the question. Breaker. Oh, specifically mossy cobblestone? Really? Do we have any other? We have the breaker module for modular routers. Let's just do that. I don't feel like getting into mossy cobblestone. So one problem with Astral Sorcery, your inventory gets pretty full. So if we place this, where was that at? The iron ore sits there. So if we place this in such a way that it is facing properly, and we want a placer module, and we're actually going to need two of these guys, two modular routers. Reason being, modular routers have a singular inventory, and so I'm either going to be able to have it place. What the heck happened? We're going to let it either place the iron ore or pick up the star metal, but it only has a singular buffer. So we're going to need two of these. And I guess, yeah, we'll just put that one away. And we'll just do modular routers route since we had to go this way anyway. So this goes there. So you need reset, really. You are going to be our placer. And what you are going to place is iron ore. And you're going to do it right in front of you. And you are going to be our breaker. And you are going to only break star metal ore, whitelist. And you are going to do that from the front. And there we go. Automated star metal ore production. And again, because this crystal is so powerful, this is generating this star metal really fast. I mean, look, it's the middle of the day. If we look at our table, we have half our light available to us. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, so that is our star metal ore. I'll let that run for a while in process, and then we can start working on actually utilizing this. This can go into your energized smelter to make ingots, or yeah, that looks like it's about it. So we will just set up a export into our smelter for this and just let it go, because it's just going to keep creating this. I can add some more iron ore to this, just get us a couple stacks so that we don't have to worry about it in the future. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Our bee is still doing his thing, but his honey is full now. Honey level 5. So we'll see what happens. Maybe in between episodes that'll, do the switch over, I hope. Anyway, see you in the next one.